Hi. So I'm going to draw 3 cards, and this is a collective reading, so some may resonate for you, some will not. So let's get into it. What is the first card? What do you need to know? What do you need to know? Oracle, wait for important information. So this is about decision making. You're kind of in limbo, and something needs to get decided on, but there's still more information that you're waiting for, or maybe you're not even aware that you're waiting for it, that there's more to be said. And this card is talking about sometimes the best action is inaction, because sometimes the chips are still falling and they need time to settle. Okay, and they also want to say, like, trust in the timing of everything. If you feel resistance at all in any way, that is your cue to pull back and, like, inaction, to do nothing. And resistance can look like the most random things. It could be that burnt toast theory that I keep hearing about, of like, maybe you're late for work and because your toast burnt in the toaster. Something silly like that. But like, that's like a form of resistance to like slow you down, right? So it's like trusting in the timing of everything and trusting that you will have all the information and it will feel right, whatever this is. It will feel like, just everything like settles exactly how it should without you putting in so much effort. Okay? So that's that card. Okay. Next card. This may relate to you, it may not. So stick around to see if it does. Shaolin Master, be graceful in movement and action. And this has a very similar message as the first one. It's like, make very intentional movements. You know, it's the opposite of like scattered. It's like you're thinking before you step. You're thinking before you leap. Oh, there's another aspect to this. It's kind of embracing the beginner's mindset of like, you're not expected to be the master immediately. And people don't want you to be the master. Like, there is what's the term? People don't really need an expert all the time. They need someone to level with them and kind of be where they are. Maybe just one step ahead. So kind of embrace where you're at and let go of imposter syndrome, because that's not what people need. They don't need you to be excellent. They need you to be who you are with what you got, and trust that that's enough. You're enough. That's the whole message. You are enough exactly as you are. Yeah, that's what the message was. He's very much going with the flow of like, yes, having the discipline to master what you're doing, not being sloppy, right? There's a balance to that of like knowing just enough and then keep learning and keep raising the bar for yourself to the point where you can move with ease and grace and with the flow while still being a beginner at something. Okay, I think that's that for that one. All right, last card. What else do we need to know in this collective reading today? Okay, I thought we would get this one. Elder, move beyond ancestral patterns. So, this is ancestral healing. This is being aware of maybe how your parents have influenced you, or how you were raised, how that is influencing you. What have you subconsciously or consciously inherited from your parents. And that can be a hard thing to look at, especially if you're not on great terms with your parents. Okay, there's an aspect of like forgiveness in this. Like forgiving yourself for inheriting something that you really didn't have that much control over, right? Forgiving yourself for maybe acting like your dad or acting like your mom. It's okay. It's the awareness of it that is like you're on the right track to healing those patterns once you recognize them. And it's not necessarily saying forgive your parents. It's more like forgive yourself. And I know this is, what's her name? The let them theory lady. But there is a sense of like, let them be who they are, whoever they are. And then you get to choose what influences you. You get to choose what you want to take with you tomorrow, the next day, that is from your ancestors, okay? It's all about the self-awareness around it and making a different choice. Okay, so that is the reading. That was a collective reading. If you want a personal reading with me, I have a sale going on because it is my 1-year anniversary with Sonder Spirit. And everything is 50% off until April 1st. So I would love to connect with you. Thank you. Bye.